Hello, Mrs. Morton. How the time flies by. How long has it been now? 2, 3, or 4 months? In the distance I see you, with high esteem and respect, in the land where the fields stretch on for miles, where the snow-covered canola will soon turn a bright yellow, where the rolling clouds and the living skies create the earthly heavens above. But these are a different backdrop from where you once came. Do you still think about home as the sun shifts in the sky? Do you still think about home as you're working a 9 to 9? Do you still think about home when Friday board game night comes around, or at Sunday morning service when you look at either side? Do you still think about home as you look across endless cropland, where the void of any spruce or pine are a reminder of a time that's far gone by? Do you still think about home when you look about yours? The old family living room furniture, or the cutlery and the plate, that now sit on a dining room table that once squished 8. Do you still think about home when Saturday chores wake you from your slumber, or while you're watering houseplants that you used to decorate? The world you live in is much different than mine, and I look up to it and wonder, how did you do it all in such a short time? Was there fear in moving on, or fear in moving away? Was there fear in taking a leap of faith with decisions you know only you could make? Did you ever have questions that filled your mind with doubt? Where the fears were more plentiful as the answers that steered each route. You're given a choice, but you don't know what to do, and you want to scream and you want to shout. Did you ever wonder if a highway was really just a roadblock for connection, where the fears of being drawn apart or being all alone tagged along your ride as eternal hitchhikers as you began your brand new start? And I ponder and I think, and I wonder and I study what's on the earth and in the heavens, and I search for answers, and I think back and I think forward, and when it all comes down to it, I stop. I'm at a place where I'm scared to move on, where my questions take the position of ever-present clouds, and these clouds hang over my head with answers coming as frequent as raindrops during a summer drought. I know you face these questions too, and I know. I know you face these questions too, and when I look into your eyes, I see someone who's not afraid, but is at peace with the known and unknown. When the winds of prairie storms arise, it's not just you who face them, but those who have raised us up. We're training not only to build a kite that's strong, steady, and sound, but to fly that kite when the storm rages all around. There can be beauty within the chaos, and peace within the storms. And I know you've set your anchor, Mrs. Morton, and I've known it since the day I was born. In the waves there is trust despite many doubts, a calmness past understanding in the eye of any twister. And even though you're far away, you know, and I know, you'll always be my older sister.